Cities swallowed by jungle, temples abandoned mid-ritual, stone monuments frozen in time, as if the world ended overnight. But it didn't. The people didn't vanish. There were no burning skies, no final battle carved into stone. So what happened? How does one of the most advanced civilizations on Earth simply collapse? And why did it happen at the height of their power? Tonight, we step into the silence of the rainforest, into a mystery historians still debate, into the slow unraveling of the Maya world. Long before Europe rose from the Dark Ages, Mesoamerica was alive with brilliance. The Maya built towering pyramids in cities like Tikal, Palenque, and Copán. They mapped the stars, predicted eclipses, engineered reservoirs in the jungle, created one of the most advanced writing systems in the ancient world. And then, silence. By the 8th and 9th centuries, inscriptions stopped, construction halted, royal bloodlines vanished. Cities weren't destroyed, they were abandoned. No invasion, no single apocalypse, just a slow, creeping collapse. And then, the climate shifted. The Maya depended on rain, and the rain stopped. Severe droughts struck in waves. Crops failed. Reservoirs cracked dry. But drought alone wasn't new. So why didn't they survive this time? Because nature wasn't the only enemy.
The Maya weren't one empire. They were rival city-states. Kings claimed divine authority. Their power depended on victory. War became constant. As food grew scarce, conflict intensified. More brutal, more desperate. Hunger spreads. Trust dies first. And then the kings made a fatal mistake. They kept building. Bigger temples, higher pyramids, more ceremonies. If the gods were angry, the answer was spectacle. Elites demanded tribute from people with less to give. Tension grew. Whispers spread. And when belief cracks, everything collapses. We see the signs. Monuments defaced, palaces burned, statues smashed, not by outsiders, by their own people. What happens when divine kings fail? Revolution. Quiet at first, then unstoppable. And then the cities began to empty. The Maya weren't one empire. They were rival city-states. Kings claimed divine authority. Their power depended on victory. War became constant. As food grew scarce, conflict intensified. More brutal, more desperate. Hunger spreads. Trust dies first. And then the kings made a fatal mistake. They kept building. Bigger temples, higher pyramids, more ceremonies. If the gods were angry, the answer was spectacle. Elites demanded tribute from people with less to give. Tension grew. Whispers spread. And when belief cracks, everything collapses. We see the signs. Monuments defaced, palaces burned, statues smashed, not by outsiders, by their own people. What happens when divine kings fail? Revolution. Quiet at first, then unstoppable. And then the cities began to empty. Families left in darkness. Fields returned to jungle. Great plazas fell silent. But the Maya didn't vanish. Millions still live today across Mexico, Guatemala, and Belize. What disappeared was the system. Divine kingship, centralized power, the illusion of invincibility. It wasn't sudden death, it was systemic failure. Drought weakened agriculture. War drained manpower. Deforestation eroded soil. Overpopulation strained resources. Elite demands crushed morale. One crisis, survivable. All at once, collapse. A cascading failure. Quiet, creeping, until nothing holds. Here's the chilling question. If the Maya was so advanced, why didn't they see it coming? Tree rings show prolonged drought. Skeletons reveal malnutrition. Fortifications appear where none were needed before. They knew something was wrong, but their system wasn't built for adaptation. It was built for dominance. And when survival requires humility, empires struggle. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes.
The Maya mastered their environment, reshaped landscapes, expanded across fragile ecosystems. Success fed growth. Growth fed pressure. Pressure demanded expansion. Expansion increased vulnerability. And when the environment pushed back, the system snapped. Yet some cities, like Chichen Itza, survived longer. Collapse isn't uniform, it's selective, which means it's not destiny, it's decision. At the heart of every fallen civilization is one truth. People made choices. Short-term victory over long-term stability, prestige over reform, tradition over adaptation. They weren't ignorant, they were trapped in a system rewarding the wrong behaviors. By the time Europeans encountered the ruins, the jungle had reclaimed them. But the silence isn't eternal, it's a warning. The fall of the Maya wasn't a single catastrophe, it was a slow unraveling, decision by decision. And that's what makes it haunting, because sudden destruction feels distant, but slow collapse, that feels familiar. Empires don't fall when enemies attack, they fall when systems fail. The temples still stand, silent, watching, waiting, not as monuments to mystery, but as reminders. Civilization is fragile, and if we don't learn from the past, we may